It is Saturday morning, and we're just embarking on the third weekend of ProQuest. If everything goes well, this is going to be a double header. Today we are going to start at Rule Zero in East London, which is very convenient because it's literally 5 meters away from where I live. No, 5 meters, but 5 minutes is what I meant to say. And so there's no long journey there. I'm just going to turn here. And it's right up that street there, so we're just gonna have to cross the street, walk up to it. I'm actually here at least once a week playing my locals. Today we are playing the ProQuest though, and I feel pretty good about this one. I'm playing Rhinar again, spoiler alert, but it's a slightly different deck than what I played last weekend. We're going to play a more pure, original Rhinar Intimidate list, and I really look forward to playing this. I've been playing it all week and I've had a lot of fun with it. Here we are, look at this, Rule Zero. Really love this place. So the deck is actually pretty good. I love it because I know exactly what the plans are. I know what my win conditions are, I know what I need to do. So that puts me in very good position. I also had a good run with testing this week when I took to the armory and during the week testing into ninjas and warriors, and they did quite well, so I'm looking forward to playing that. I want to do better than last week, and that's the most important one. So the first weekend I won 1 game, the second weekend I won 2 games, this one I want to win at least 3, and I want to aim for top 8. We're just going to go inside and we'll find out how it goes. The competition should be stiff still. Some people are winning, they're not attending anymore, but it should still gonna be tough. So, but I just want to have fun as well. Want to have a good time. I'm going to Amsterdam anyway, so if I'm going to the calling or if I'm going to the pro tour, it is what it is. Let's see. Just walking down the stairs here, and you can see Rule Zero is a really nice venue. Upstairs they actually have board games that you can play and that are available. But today, for the very first time, we are going to go downstairs in the subterranean level. I've never actually been down here, so we'll find out shortly what it'll look like. It'll be a surprise to all of us. I'm quite early, so don't know how many people are there. Yeah, there's a few people here already. Alright, looking good. Looking forward to the first game. So round 1 just finished, and we've got 19 players here. Also, just realized I'm probably going to go outside for the next reports. So, round 1 into Katsu, Dan V. One of my locals, really good friend, great guy. And I did what I have been doing for the last few ProQuests. I won the game. I think I played it pretty clean. I made one mistake where I overblocked with that all you got when I didn't need to. So I wasted 2 block on my equipment, but I think otherwise it was a good game. I finished the game with an Alpha Rampage, just intimidating 2 cards to do 9 damage. They were down to 2 life, and the alternative would have been hoping for Reckless Swing. Obviously that was far away, so that would have not been a good strategy. I think what's really the game was in my favor early on. I did 8 damage on turn 1, he decided to go second. I went first with an Alpha Rampage, a Blue Barrage and Beatdown, immediately did 8 damage, and I think that was a big difference maker that I got him so low at the end of the game to then win the game. So that went well, and I hope that I can do something I haven't done the last 2 weeks, which is walk away with a round 2 win. We'll see. At least, I think one of the things that I'm really happy about is just getting over round 1 jitters. Not making any mistakes, I didn't forget any counters, so I think one small mistake, but otherwise I was good. The surprising thing also, only 1 Kayo here today. We have 2 Rhinars and 1 Kayo, which is surprising, but we'll see what I face into next. It should be interesting. We have a lot of high caliber players again today. So I gotta rush this one a little bit because we finished late. I was paired into Matt again. This time he didn't play on Azalea, he was on Teklo, and I thought it could be quite a good matchup. At least it feels better than Azalea. But I think the problem here was it's the other way around, right? He was just able to fatigue me out. I never was able to gain any kind of momentum. So it was kind of pretty early on. I took way too much damage. I was hoping I could set up late game turns with a couple intimidates and push through damage, but it never happened. I think made one mistake where I forgot that the overpower attack would discard a card from my hand, and I only had one card left in my hand, which was a Blood Rush Bellow, so I was down to 2. I also pitched away the Remembrance. I think when I saw it, I should have played it and got the 2 Blood Rush back, put them back in the deck, and that might have changed my fortunes there. I think that's really the only thing I can think of could have done differently. Otherwise, it was just too fast. He knew what he was doing, and yeah, it took the game. I was hoping to go 2-0 here, which would have been a first, but it's 1-1 again. Now let's hope we don't go 1-2 and continue winning out from here instead. Game number 3 all done again into Stefano on his Kayo. Like last time actually, like last weekend, and again, like last weekend, it was a loss. So I'm 1-2 again. I'm repeating what I've done every single pro quest so far, which is I win the first round, and then I proceed to lose the next 2 rounds, putting me at 1-2. I think I still have a slight chance to bubble in, considering I won the first game. We have a 30-minute pause now, and then we'll get back into it. I think overall I didn't make a lot of mistakes. I forgot 2 tunic counters. Actually, I realized, but you know, the game state had already moved on. I think the defining moment in the game was when I played a Blood Rush Bellow turn. I had 2 cards in my hand, another Blood Rush Bellow and the blue. So I attack with the Claw, with a Barraging Beatdown for 9, and he uses Scalding Flashback. Now if he intimidates the Blood Rush Bellow that I have in hand, then that's fine, because I can pitch the blue to attack another 5, and I put the Blood Rush Bellow in Arsenal. The way that it played out is that I had to pitch the Blood Rush Bellow to attack with Claw again, and that probably lost me the game right there. There's a question, could I have potentially done that differently and maybe just Arsenal pass at that point instead of trying to push 5 more damage? Maybe. But yeah, I think that was definitely the defining point of the game where it turned. We both went down to 1, and I was hoping to get a Reckless Swing, but then he attacked me for 7 and 7, and that was it. I could only block the first 7, then I blocked 6, and I died. My Reckless Swing would have come 2 turns later. You know, it goes like that sometimes, so hopefully we'll be able to go to 2-2. Hello again. So round 5 just finished. I'm on my way home, which will literally take me 5 minutes. Round number 4, I played the Rhinar mirror. I was hoping to go 2-2. It didn't happen. I went 1-3. It was Jonathan. He's here on a visit from the US, so you know, I hope he's going to make top 8. But breakers might be difficult. Difficult to say where I went wrong in that one. Can't remember right now, so I'll skip over it. And then round number 5, I'd actually already dropped, but they paired around somehow a weird point, and I was still in the tournament. So I sat down and I played it. I played into Quinn on Boltyn, and actually one of my fondest memories is playing against Quinn on Boltyn. There's a video of that on YouTube, which is it's probably one of my most intense, most amazing games that I've ever played. And we went full on aggro. I started the game almost immediately with 2 Blood Rush Bellows. So that meant first Blood Rush Bellow, he didn't block because he had double Lumina, and I didn't block because I had the next Blood Rush Bellow in Arsenal as well. So we just kind of went full power at each other, and it kind of worked out for me. I got lucky because in his last turn before I killed him, I had an Alpha Rampage and a Barraging Beatdown, a blue and a 6 in hand, so perfect triple Intimidate. And he was only able to attack me for 3. He was at 5, I was at 3. I blocked the 2 equipment, went down to 1. He was able to draw a card, but because of the triple Intimidate and no equipment left, it meant that basically, you know, he was dead. And I think, you know, I think going aggro there is correct. So I'm on my walk with my dog on Sunday morning, and I thought I'd make it a little addition to the video from yesterday. It's always good to take a few hours away from the event itself and reflect. And I think there's 2 things that I want to mention. First of all, I'm not feeling super well today, so I decided not to make the trip up north for my second event today. I needed to remind myself that, you know, I could probably do it, but at the end of the day, this is supposed to be fun and a hobby. And if I'm forcing myself, then I'm probably not doing the right thing. Secondly, secondly, just had to check my dog there to make sure he isn't running off. I think it was a positive event all in all. I played tight. I had a few games which were very close and I could easily have won them as well. I think there was only one which was really a blowout. Everything was the other two that I lost were very close. I had a good time. I had fun. I played well. I played into heroes, ninja, and warrior, which I'm traditionally very bad at, that I beat. So I did walk away with a 2-3. It is certainly not the result that I wanted, but I think overall, looking back on it, it is a positive experience, and that's what I want to take away. And I think that's the reflection I want to have, and that's the memory I will have. I do look forward to next weekend, getting another chance, but I had a good time, and that's the final summary that I have this. I hope to see you on my stream soon. Thank you for watching.